guys, welcome back to another episode of Two Cents. Woohoo! Guys, there's an elephant in the room.
What is
it, babes? New setup for the stew alert. Bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
Insert this thing, whatever it's called. Guys, we are on the couch officially.
Yep.
We're couch buddies. Couch
and
potatoes.
also we're changing
Just kidding.
the name to 2 Cents Couch.
No, we're
I'm
not.
just kidding.
Guys, we finally set up the couch. The legs came in. We fixed up the setup. We only took us 5,000 years, but we're here, guys.
Yep.
This looks so different, guys, but it's so much more comfy for us. We can just chill.
Yeah, especially in winter when
pillows.
we do it, we can be like snuggling
Yeah,
and stuff
snuggling.
like
We can just snuggle with our pillow while talking. And guys, this shows what our podcast is because it's very conversational, just chilling, like
Yeah.
not like interview, blah, 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 you know?
that. Yeah.
Super fun, guys. Hope you guys like it. We still got the very cute background. Looks super cute with the stuffies in the window and the one light thing you can see. But yeah, guys, we love it. And we might be making the couch higher though.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that looks. Maybe it'll be like boop or something.
Just a little bit, probably like.
Doot. But yeah, guys, that's our biggest assignment for today. Biggest excitement for today. How are we, chat? Hope everyone's good. How are you, babes?
I'm good.
Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah,
What
guys,
about you?
I'm good too, but it's my second last day of freedom, I guess, before I have class on Tuesday, but I have work tomorrow, which is so disgusting, but
Yes.
it's okay, guys. But we're having fun though. We're getting lots of things done. We actually went to his house yesterday, and we also did record a podcast yesterday, so not much updates. We're not gonna update on watching because we already did in the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to his house and we saw Fluffy, his dog. The real ones know. We miss her in the podcast. And we went on a walk with his mom and sister, which was fun too. We took
And
Fluffy
Fluffy.
out. Yeah. She was going crazy. She was like wagging her tail
Yeah.
and she wanted to sniff everything. And she was like pulling his mom. So he had to
Yeah, I had to take
control her. He had to tame her. Just kidding. But yeah, that was pretty fun. And then, yeah, we were just talking with them. And then today we might also go to his house again and then maybe go out to eat something with
Yeah.
them. So that'll be
'Cause
fun.
all her gifts came in.
Yep, my gifts are all of them.
Well, not all of them. I still have to make
most
the
of them.
key cards
Yeah.
things.
Oh yeah, I guess I could update. Did we do that in the previous episodes where we would talk about what gifts we gave each other? I think we did. Well, for our anniversary, I gave him a Funko Pop of the, what is it called? The Jack Santa from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And he gave me, oh yeah, I think we talked about this. He gave me the necklace. But for my birthday, he gave me the Altoids mints because I've been wanting those. And a cute Kleenex box that's in the shape of a Lego, which is so cute because I love Lego.
Yeah.
Also the corn thing.
Yeah,
It's like
it's basically like a corn scraper because she likes to eat corn, but she
Yep.
doesn't know how to cut it, and it's dangerous for her to cut it with a knife. So
Yeah, and it's
rather
so
be
hard
safe.
and annoying. So he got me this thing where you just scrape it, which I'm excited to try. But yeah, and then he also gave me another gift. Came in the Funkos. They have the itty bitty like mini collection,
minis.
which are so cute. But he gave me those of the Marvel characters,
Yeah.
and I got Loki, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, and the mystery one. Oh wait, mystery one was Doctor Strange and Iron Man.
Yeah.
So pretty solid. I love those. And I also have the Disney princesses of those. They're so cute. And like the detail they put in it
Yeah.
is so crazy. But yeah, I'm excited to see what my gifts are.
Honestly, they should have started those as a Funkos.
I know
'Cause
that.
imagine how much time space they would like.
Yeah,
not time
and
space,
then-
how much space they would save, like collectors.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine just having a bunch of mini things. That's kind of creepy, but so cute. And then they went to the big ones and then people are like, wow, they have big ones. But yeah, guys, we love Funko over here. So please sponsor us, Funko Pop. If
Yeah.
you're hearing this, we love you guys. We have 1 million of everything, of all Funko Pops.
Yes.
Anyways, any other updates you want to say, peeps, or anything else happening?
Not really.
Yeah, not much, guys. It's just kind of, we're really just chilling. Not much. Yeah, most exciting is just the new stew update.
And today's unofficial sponsorship is Tim Hortons.
Again.
Yep.
And here's proof that we both like it. I finished my ice cap. So please also sponsor us, Tims. We love you.
Yep.
Anyways, any other updates you have, peeps? Anything
Not
else you
really.
wanna
Just
say?
a stew.
Yeah.
We're using a different lens because the other one was too wide.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, super exciting. So I guess we can get into today's episode. So for today, we're going to be talking about friendships. And I know we already did our experience with friends, but this one we're going to be just talking about friendships in general. So not really like we'll talk about our experience a little bit, but we're not going to be going in depth like we did with the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so today we're just going to be talking all about friendships, and we will be talking about male and female because obviously, as we told you, our podcast is from both viewpoints.
Yeah.
So starting off here, what is the definition of it? Do you want to say, Beeps?
Sure. The definition of friendships.
Well, first, everyone does define it in different ways, but this is just the Google one.
Yeah. It means everyone defines it in different ways. The emotions or conduct of friends, the state of being friends.
Well, yeah, because I just searched up friendships, but like, I'm sure everyone knows what friends are. It's just like someone you're close to and you like see a lot, hang out with a lot, you know? But yeah, so first we're gonna start off with saying where we met our friends and ex-friends. So where we've just met our friends in general.
Sure.
So before watching this one, you guys should definitely watch our previous one, our experience with friends. But I think for both of us, our main ones was school, obviously.
Yeah.
Work, tried to, but was not successful. I have had a lot of friends, like family friends and childhood friends. I think you have had too a little bit.
Yeah.
Or friends of friends when they like join groups or whatever. But yeah, I think that's the most areas where we've made our friends. Because we haven't really ever made them like random. Like, have you ever just made like with no like connection to something? Yeah, I don't think I have either. I think that's like harder to do.
Yeah.
So for the next question here is, who are our friends now and where did we meet them?
Okay.
So as of right now, guys, in this era of life, this chapter, we are kind of lacking on the friend side.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, honestly, I would just say my like only really friend is my family friend right now.
Yeah.
And then obviously us, like each other. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that's all for me right now. And obviously I met them because like my parents are friends, and then obviously we became friends with them. Mm-hmm. What about you, babes?
For me, obviously you, like my main friendship.
And you guys know where we met. You got to check out our love story.
And then I have like car guy. He's really into cars.
That's what we call him.
Yeah.
If he's listening. And where'd you meet him?
I met him at school. Yeah. At university.
And they're in a class together. Yeah. So that's super fun.
And I have like a hand group of friends, but I don't really talk to them anymore that much.
So they would just be like acquaintances now,
so.
Not even really friends. Yeah.
So I would like, for example, haircut guy or Benji.
Yeah. Guys, these are our nicknames. We used that for them instead of saying their real names because it was easier for me to like learn who they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess those would be kind of like, you're more like acquaintance kind of friends, but like not super close, right? Yeah, guys. So clearly we're lacking. So that's why we said our applications, submissions are still open, please.
Yep.
So before we get into everything, we just want to say, what are opinions and thoughts about friends in general? So what is your opinion, babes, or thoughts? Like, do you like it? Do you like care if you have friends, or do you not care?
Me, I guess it is good to have friends, like, you know, people to go out with if you're busy or something, or just to like if you want to share, like share the similar interests
that Y wouldn't want to do,
or like if there's an interest that you may have that you're interested in trying, you can try it with them.
Yeah, that's true.
But in general, my importance and careness of friendship, I don't really care, but it's nice to have.
Yeah. But don't you want to tell them what your mom would always tell you?
Yeah, well, ever since like kindergarten, my mom always says that friends don't exist. And if people start making fun of you, it's because they're jealous.
Well, yeah, that part's true. But I don't agree with the first part.
And they're pieces of shart.
Like all friends in general, or people who make fun of you? That's true. But yeah, so would you just say like, have you ever been like really, like, I don't want to say like obsessed, or just have you been into like like the just concept of friends? Like, have you ever put a lot of like importance or focus on it, or you're just always kind of like really. Whatever?
I was just like whatever.
Like whoever comes by, if you like
whoever
them.
like talks to me, I would talk to them, and if they have like the similar interests or like they have like the same energy, I would give the same energy.
Yeah. And guys, he's very like selective now because like he said in the previous podcast, he doesn't really like talk to anyone now. So only if like people like you like their vibe, you would talk. Yeah,
like recently in one of my courses I took, some kid randomly started talking to me, so I would talk back to him. But like, then, like I didn't talk to him first.
Like, yeah, you would just let people initiate it. Yeah. Guys, yeah. So clearly you can tell he has very like chill, kind of laid back, like thoughts about friends. Like you never really like cared for it that much. Me on the other hand, guys, I have always been obsessed with just the concept of friendships and just being friends. And I feel like it's just because I've been so influenced by it from like watching like shows and movies and reading books, because they're always like portraying it as such a like amazing big thing where everyone should have like best friends and should have a million friends. And like obviously I know that's not always the reality for everyone, and I know now it's like better to have quality over quantity. Like it's better to have to like less friends, like close-knit like group of friends rather than a million. I don't even want like that much friends anymore. But in the past, guys, like I was so like influenced by everything, and like I would see people too and I would get so jealous, and like I would always want to be like part of the popular group, and I would always want to have so much friends and just like know everyone, and like I would always want people to just come up and talk to me and we could just be like chill and stuff. And I always wanted like a best friend, but I never really got all that. And obviously if you guys better listen to our previous episode, I do explain all my struggles I've had. And yes, I obviously have had like many friends, and I have had like, I guess you would say best friends, because like we would spend like time together, like us mostly. But they never work out, and they always end, most of them after a very short time. And I remember like, I don't know, middle school or high school, or not high school, middle school or elementary, like I would always be like telling my mom all about my like friend problems, especially when I was friends with that girl I told you guys about, who was like really toxic. And like I would always be like crying to her whenever she did something bad, which is like, girl, that's such a big sign. Like why was I still friends with her if I was literally crying to my mom like every night of like something she would do? But yeah, and I remember like when I was younger, like I would tell my mom like everything about like,
but didn't your mom tell her like just punch her or something?
No, I don't know what she would do. Like she'd probably just try to help me, but that's why we ended up having a talk with her mom. But yeah, I would always tell her everything, and like my mom would always be like, because she could probably tell that I was like so jealous of everyone else, because my mom would always tell me like, oh, like nobody actually has best friends like in high school, middle school, like that's fake, because like everyone is like friends with everyone. And then I'd be like, yeah, but like I see so much people who are like, you know, there's always those girls who are always like stuck together and like they continue being. I'm like, yeah, clearly, like obviously there is best friends, but I feel like it's just so different with everyone, because I feel like some people are just friends with like everyone equally, but some are like really like close with one person, like not other people.
But here's the thing. For me, in my experience, people that would stick as best friends like super forever, they always end up like having kids super young. And being like young moms.
Yeah, that's low-key true. That's kind of a stereotype.
And then that's what they like stick with. They like to like be like mommy core on Instagram and stuff. Yeah,
and I did have that experience, as I told you guys, where I was trying to be friends with this one girl, but she had this best friend that was like always stuck with her, and she literally like, they would always be like the best friend would always like hate anyone who tried to be friends with her, and she'd always be so like protective and like always just want her, like controlling of her, and she would just not want anyone. She was probably just what is it called? She would probably just get like threatened by other people, because they're like, oh, they're gonna take my best friend away, like, which I understand, because like obviously I do feel that too, because it's like I feel like everyone gets a little jealous when their friends have like other friends they're also close with, but it's like sometimes some people do take it too far, like those, I feel like everybody knew those girls who were always stuck together during like elementary or middle school. But yeah, I feel like those, one of them is always super toxic while the one is all like super nice. But yeah, I don't know, like I've just always like struggled with it, and like I mean I do still obviously want friends, but like now, like back then I used to, like I said, like I just wanted a million friends, but now I actually want like a small amount of friends, but like real, like close friends that I can actually be myself with. Well, here's I've already tried the other stuff. It ain't it.
I think the reason when you were growing up, you wanted like such a big friend group and blah, 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 like that dream stuff is because of the like things you would watch like on Disney.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, because Disney is always like showing like they're always like so focused on friendships and like best friends and blah 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 blah. And I think maybe it's because I came to like a new area, so I was probably like feeling scared and like I wanted like someone with me, but like who knows what I felt back then. But yeah, I don't know. I've just always been so like obsessed with the idea of like friendships and stuff, and I always put so much like importance and effort into it, and I've always been trying to like be like the best friend I could, and I think I am. Like I think I have like I check off all the boxes as people see, but clearly I'm always choosing and attracting the wrong people who don't like measure up to that same like standard.
I did show you like the clues of it, which made you realize that.
Yeah, he did realize, and I also started realizing because it's like the way he would treat me like was way different than they were, and I'm like. And even when we were just friends, like you would still treat me like good, like the same you do now. So I'm like, yeah, this is how people should be, like not like the people I'm friends with. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think I still am very like into like the idea of like friendships or whatever the concept of it. And obviously I still want friends, but now I'm really just trying to find like a good friend. And I do still want a best friend because I feel like most girls' dreams is just to have like a bestie, like, you know, like just someone they're like super close with and you can just always do everything with. Like I feel like a lot of girls always want that, and I feel like girls like are more into friendships than men, right? Like I feel like generally guys this is just general, obviously there's people different and exceptions and all that. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm still struggling with it, and I'm still looking for friends and a best friend and people who are just good and just respect me, literally bare minimum like you do for relationships. But yeah, clearly we have very different approaches to friendships. Mine is way more obsessed and like into it, and yours is more like whatever.
Chill, I guess.
But yeah, so now we're going to get into the zodiac compatibility, guys. I know, sorry if the people who don't like it, but we're going to do it. So when I searched it up, like in general, so you're an Aries, I'm Virgo. So it said you're supposed to be friends with Geminis. So that's interesting.
Any Geminis out there?
Guys. And it says I'm supposed to be friends with Taurus, which is actually so funny because my online friend, she is a Taurus. So I'm like, oh, slay. But yeah, but I did search up our compatibility as friends, and it says here that our friendship can be quite illuminating. We have more in common than we realize, but we also benefit from our differences, which I think is pretty true. We both may be creative, and we're likely to share a love of travel, adventure, and new experiences, which brings us closer together. So true. At the same time, we both tend to be quite independent and are prone to seeking out our own space, which is great since no two pals need to be together all the time. Well,
that's like we said, because we're in a relationship now.
Yeah, that's different. But yeah, so it's saying the contrast between us can bring beautiful balance to the friendship. Aries will provide enthusiasm and energy, while Virgo emits a sense of stability and security. Sure, I think that's pretty true. Yeah. Like, I think we both have both. It says Aries loves to be a bit impulsive and direct, whereas Virgo is more likely to think before acting. Well, I do think before I act, but I feel like you do too. Yeah. You're not like very impulsive. These two can help each other become more well-rounded individuals. And if they find a way to combine their strengths and respect their differences, they'll make a great team. So slay, guys, we're pretty compatible for both. Yeah. Which we love that.
But here's the thing. When people mention Aries, they're always like, oh, they're so eccentric, outgoing, energetic, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
you're like the opposite of that. Not. Well, obviously, because people don't always like relate to like everything about their zodiac signs. Because again, it's just like it's supposed to be for like everyone. But it does say there's some potential problem areas. So we may find that our differences can lead to some challenges because Aries is intense and blunt, but Virgo is reserved and methodical. So this can lead to misunderstandings and sometimes arguments if we're not patient with each other. Okay. It says Aries may find Virgo's perfectionism and caution irritating. And Virgo can easily get sick of Aries' recklessness and impulsivity. Well, I don't think that's true because you're not like, we're not really extreme of that. So I feel like this would relate to like other people who are like that.
It says Aries is also likely to crave more social activities than Virgo, who can be quite content staying at home.
I feel like that's opposite.
Yeah. And it says if Aries keeps pushing Virgo to be more social, Virgo can grow and feel resentful or overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's also not true, guys, for us.
On the other hand, if Virgo keeps trying to keep Aries at home, Aries may also grow frustration and restlessness.
Yeah, no, guys, because like we both like to go out, but I feel like I'm probably a bit more because like I love to like with my friends, I guess, because I'm always like to go out and stuff. But with his friends, like they don't do it as much. Yeah. So this is not really true for us.
Yeah, like for me, I like to go out like anytime.
Yeah.
But it has to be like things that are fun.
Yeah, like you can't, like he doesn't want to do like just anything, like whatever. Yeah. But like I'm like more open to doing that. Yeah. And then lastly here, it says we have different approaches to problem solving. Aries takes a direct risk-taking approach, while Virgo takes a more prudent, orderly one. And Aries are impulsive and Virgos plan ahead. That's true for me. But there's definitely ways to combine the two approaches for greater success. Slay. With a little spontaneity and a bit of forethought can go a long way. If this pair can find balance between their needs and be aware of each other's boundaries, make friendship that's a rewarding one. So slay. No, I think we're good because it's saying we're very compatible, but like the problems it's listing, that's not really relates to us. So I think we're Gucci. But yeah, so now guys, I just have these things I want to say about friendships. I have found that it is so bloody hard to find a genuine, real emotional connection with someone. Like I feel like people don't talk about that more because I feel like a lot of people just have like friendships that are just like, oh, it's just my friend, like acquaintance, like coworker, like roommate type of friendship. But no, I feel like it's so hard to find like a real connection with someone, which that's what I want. It's also so hard finding someone that matches your energy, vibes, and gives you what you give them back. Because I'm all about like reciprocation. And I just want someone who can just match my like energy level and vibes, and as the song goes, match my freak, which I did find for you. So that's why I think we work well, because we very match like our vibes and like we always reciprocate everything. But like I want that
each other a lot.
Yeah, but I want that in a girly pop. I find it so hard. Like I feel like I always meet people who are like so different than me. Like I feel like I need someone who's more similar to me, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you think it's hard to find like real emotional connection, or do you not really like care that much about it?
Well, that's the thing, because what I feel like for guys, they're too like covered, like shelled.
Yeah, like guys are so reserved. Yeah, you never want to show it. Yeah, I feel like guys are they just stick to like the similar interests you guys have, and then you just go along with that. Yeah,
like they're too afraid to like speak their
heart which out. Obviously like that goes with just patriarchy and misogyny, and it's like boys can't show their emotions, they can't be weak, they can't cry, which is obviously like so bad and harmful. Like they literally should be able to. And I feel like if you guys would be able to, like I feel like men's friendships would grow so much and it would be so much stronger, and you can actually have like real bonds. But we're not there yet, guys.
Yeah.
So, guys, I want to ask this question. Why is it so bloody hard to make friends in this economy?
Well, like I said in a previous episode, I think, where in the episode of university.
Check that one out, guys.
University is that people just stay friends with their middle school friends or high school friends. And then if they go to the same school or they know a friend or a friend, they just stick with that similar group, because that's what makes them feel like
comfortable
in their place.
I was gonna say, because I feel like people just don't like that big change, and they just want to be comfortable in their own space, because it's just like staying in your own comfort bubble. You don't want to go out of and meet new people.
Like for example,
and even for you, like how you said, like you guys would always just stick with the same people, because they have like this computer lab where all of their friends would always hang out, but then he left it, so he like went out of his comfort bubble, and then he met me. So it's like,
because it's like, for example, if you go to university, you see Asians only hang out with Asians.
Yeah.
Or like brown people with brown people, white
like
people
Arabs
with
white people. Arabs, like, literally, like ethnicities always tend to like go to their own, which I mean, I understand that because like you do feel like a sense of like comfort with them because you guys have the same culture and everything. Like you have a place with them, but it's like it just sucks because like some people like if they're going to a new school or new university or even completely new country or something, it's like how are they supposed to be friends with anyone if people don't let them into their groups or they don't welcome them or they're only friends with them just for projects or classes. Like it's so hard and it's like you feel so isolated and alone, and it's like even in our bloody own city and like the same schools we go to, it's still so hard because everyone just always sticks to what they know. And like I get it because I like would do that too. Like I hate change, but it's like it just like sucks for people who like aren't friends, they don't have that group and like comfort anymore, you know? It just sucks. And I feel like people just like don't want to like make friends, or like maybe they just don't want to put the effort to like get to know someone. Because even the people I would like talk to during uni, and I talked to them for a bit, we would hang out literally once and they would seem so like uninterested, like they barely put any effort. Like I would be like talking so much and asking them questions. It's like I'm bloody interviewing them. And then they like barely talk or they barely text you after and they never ask you to hang out. I'm like, okay, like damn, I guess just stick to the same friends you have. Like guys, it just sucks because it's just like literally every single person I meet, like it never seems like they want any new friends. Like they never want to put in the effort to do it, and I'm like, I'm sick of one-sided friendships. Like I'm not doing that no more.
I feel the same because like for example, car guys, other friends that I've met, like it's hard to even communicate with them because they have their own clique. So and it's
they don't want people to join in. It's like, guys, I feel like people are just so like closed off to just like meeting new people. Like people need to be more open and like welcoming and stuff. And obviously we're not forcing you, but it's just like it would help for us out here. But I feel like it also is because maybe people are just like maybe they're just introverted or they're just like scared to meet new people, because it is scary to talk to new people. Like I hate it, but like I'm forcing myself to make some bloody friends out in this friggin' economy.
For me, I just don't know what to say.
That too. And I'm like, I hate continuing conversation and I hate small talk. I'm like, just can you say something? Give me something over here.
Like for example, that kid that sat next to me and started talking to me, he's like, I'm sitting in the front here because I can't see, because even though I wear glasses, I wear contacts, but I still have trouble seeing the board. I'm like, okay, thanks for the information. I didn't ask.
It's like, what do you... sometimes...
So then I'm like, I just sit here too because even if I wear glasses, I'm still blind.
I know,
like, that's the only thing I can say.
It's like so awkward because sometimes the thing they start off with, it's like you can't say anything else, so you just say and then it's done. But then it's on you to continue it unless they actually say something else. And it's like for me, whenever I'm talking, I'm always like racking my brain trying to like come up with the next topic. It's like I have them in the queue and like I'm like, okay, next. But then I'm always the one who's like talking and I'm like, can you do something?
Because it's like when they ask my name, I'm like, oh, Sergey, and they're like, oh, that's my dad's name, and I'm like, oh cool. So then I said to my other friend that I actually do know, I'm like, what's your dad's name?
Oh, babe, so cute. I feel like people also resort to like comedy when they feel like awkward too. Also,
I also was going to say, oh, then you can call me daddy. But I'm like, I don't know this random individual.
I know, it's like that's the thing. Like I feel like some people like us, we have very like specific personalities and we're really like weird and like we make like lots of jokes, and sometimes people just like they get uncomfortable with that. But it's like people say to be yourself, but I'm like, how am I supposed to be myself if I'm like, I don't want to come off too strong, but that's just who I am. So it's like, I don't want to weird them out or scare them away, but I don't know, guys. So my next question is here, where do people meet these damn friends of them? So I guess we did kind of mention it. A lot of them are just high school, middle school friends, I guess childhood friends or family friends or their cousins and stuff. Friends. Neighbors. Which cousins, guys? I always said this, I'm so bloody jealous of people who have cousins the same age, because that's like a built-in friend. And obviously you don't have to like them, because obviously family can like be bad and toxic, but like a lot of people, they can be friends with a cousin. I'm like, oh, I always wished for that, but literally all my cousins are way younger than me. Like they're literally little kids, so I can't be friends with them. It just sucks, but yeah, so I don't know, where else do people meet? Yeah, and I feel like if they met them at school, it's probably like friends of friends.
Well, what about your sister?
Well, I don't know, because siblings is a different thing, because like everybody has different like relationships with siblings. Because like I feel like our relationship is just like we're just kind of chill with each other. I feel like ours is more of like roommates vibes.
I guess.
I don't know. I just like, I don't know. We can never really get like that close, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Like it's just too weird, because it's like we're not like that, you know? I don't know. Like we've never like talked about like stuff like that's deep or anything. It's just like random things, I guess. But weirdly enough, we've always had the same friends. Like we were always in the same friend groups and like same family friends, same childhood. Well, obviously because we're literally siblings, but yeah, we've always been like those siblings were always in the same group, but we would still never be like friends. We would just be like the siblings in the group, you know?
Well, why don't you become friends?
Well, I don't know, because I feel like we have like too much different like interests and like
no, but can't
like
you like
viewpoints on
bounce
things.
ideas on things and stuff like that?
Well, no, we can, because we do have like the same like values and like morals about things, but like it's just like interests. I guess it's like different. I don't know. Who knows, guys? Well, what about you, babes? Why did you never get close with your siblings?
Because guys, I feel like I did.
Yeah.
Like probably like till middle school, but after that, like they just went their own way.
Oh, well, because he told me like his siblings would always like stick together and they would always do the same thing through like school journey. Yeah. Oh, but I guess it was harder for you because you're younger than them. So it's not like you can like catch up to them. No, but like I do wish that you could have been like friends with them, like especially your brother, because I feel like that sibling brothers like relationship, like it's always like, wow, like shown so amazing in the movies and stuff, but it's like it's not always like that. Yeah. So the next one here, so we're asking these questions, guys, because trust us, like we've tried everything. Like we've tried making friends at school, at work, even joining bloody clubs. Well, for me, and literally nothing works. Like I literally tried joining clubs, which everyone's always saying, join clubs, you'll make so much friends. But like everyone's already friends and knows each other because they made the damn club.
Like even me in the university where we go to. Yeah. Like during COVID, I made my Discord as a club.
Oh,
so I put it on there on the school Discord.
Oh yeah.
So people can join, and people would join. We got like literally like hundreds and hundreds of people that would join, but they would be so closed off. It's like, then why are you joining?
Yeah, because it's like clubs. I feel like you have to be open and put yourself out there if you're joining a club. You can't just sit in the corner and do nothing. But yeah, guys, we've literally tried everything, like family friends, childhood friends, but it's just like nothing works, guys. So please let us know your ideas. Yeah, I also was gonna say, in my experience, when I stopped putting like effort in my like old friendships, I always realized that it was one-sided because they never actually put in any. Because it's like once I stopped, it literally just died off. Yeah. And then I realized, I'm like, wow, they never put in any effort. And I've always struggled with this. Like, it's so hard to be yourself when you've had like a mask on, like, or a disguise or like a different version of yourself for so like many years. Cause now I'm like, I always just resort to that. And it's like, it's so hard for me to like stop like putting the mask on and actually try to be myself. But like, cause it's just like, it becomes a habit, you know? Cause you know how they always say like each of your friends sees a different version of you. Yeah. And it's just like, I just wish I could just be like my real self with like everyone, but it's just so hard because it's like, not everyone will accept it and people will judge or they don't match you and they don't match your freak.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't matter if they see you or judge you, because that's like,
I know,
I'm always like myself when there's new people in the group or something.
Yeah.
And some people hate me, but I'm like, I don't care. Like,
yeah,
okay, I don't like you either. So
I know, guys, I need to learn from him. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to not care and stuff, but like it's just hard when it's like always been like that and like trauma and stuff and people in the past. But what about you, Base? Did you think Like, have you ever had to put a mask on or be a different version of yourself with people?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I feel like you're always just like yourself. Yeah. Which is slay, guys. This is what we all should strive to be. People need to like realize the difference between like real genuine friends and like not really close / acquaintance friends that you only hang out with or like do something but you don't actually have deep talks with, and they don't really like actually know you, because like those types of friends could be like anything, like work, roommates, like just anyone, like classmate. But like what I actually want is just that real like genuine friend that you have like deep talks with, and like you know they really know you, right?
Like for me, I would say Benji, haircut guy, and also car guy, they would be like actual deep, we would have deep conversations and stuff like that. But recently they always hang out with these people that they don't open up, they don't talk about deep meanings or anything. They're just there as friends,
like just the
so they're only hanging out just to have an experience with other people,
or just have like, someone to hang out with. If
they need like $1 or something, they would not offer money or anything. So it's like, are they actually friends, or they're just people that you hang out with?
I know. It's like, that's why I'm like,
why are you even hanging out with these people? They don't like, they're not
they
real
don't
friends.
care
they don't care.
about
they're just
you.
there for the experience, or just going out to do something.
I know. Yeah, and I feel like people really should realize that difference. And also, guys, it's literally so hard to make friends in uni, like we mentioned on your university Truth About Uni episode. Listen to that one too. And especially as you get older, because I feel like it's just so hard to meet people and like bond with them, especially like over similar like likes and like things, just like matching each other's energy. Yeah, guys, it's tough out here.
Now, I would like to say, don't be jealous at summer in the background.
Oh yeah, you guys have winter.
You guys have winter.
Losers. Just kidding, guys. We're gonna have to have it too. But yeah, guys, enjoy our summerness. I'm sweating balls too. Anyway, so any other points you want to make, babes, before we get into these flags? Buddies.
I was going to say couch buddies.
Guys, sorry, we keep doing this because it's fun. No? All right, guys. So now we're going to get into red flags and green flags about friendships in general that we've just experienced or that we just know and whatever. And obviously, guys, there's like a million, and everyone has their like own, because like you just asked, like, oh, what's your green and red flags in a relationship? Obviously, there's that for friendships, but these are just kind of like the ones we thought of. And obviously, there's a million, but we can't write them down because it'd be like hours long. All right, so we're going to start off with red flags. So the number one is if they are not happy for your achievements of any kind. Guys, that's literally bare freaking minimum. Yeah, guys, by the way, all this stuff is literally bare minimum for friendships. Because you know how they're always saying like, oh, bare minimum for relationships and men never meet that? Yeah, a lot of friends don't meet the bare minimum for friendship standards. So yeah, that's the first one here.
The next one is they don't ask you how you are.
Again, guys, literally so simple. If they just don't even care about like your well-being or just what's happening in your life. The second one is if they never want to hang out with you or spend time with you, that's really sus.
Yeah. Another one is if they never want to talk to you. Like, obviously.
Yeah.
Like just if they take like, if they don't talk to you at least like not once a day, like every other day. Yeah. They don't care.
Yeah, and it's like if they never reply to you, if they take so long, or if you like only talk to them every like once a month or something, like a big one, if they're never there for you, if you're just going through a bad time or a good time, it's like that's literally, guys, the basic.
Yeah. Another one is that if they don't make you feel wanted.
Yeah, or like needed or like important. Yeah. If they leave you or leave the friendship just for no like valid reason, or if they blame you for the problems or whatever, when in reality it's them, or if they're just making excuses,
or if they judge you.
Obviously, guys, that's a big one. Yeah, especially if they're just judging you for who you are. Sorry, sissy. If they cross your boundaries, that's a big one too, guys. Of any kind.
If they're not open to changing their behavior or listening to feedback.
Yeah, especially if they are doing something that hurts you repeatedly and you're telling them to change, but they don't, clear sign they don't care. If they're only being friends with you because they have to, yeah, no, that's a big no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like for me, I'm not going to be friends with people of my other friends just because they're there. I just don't talk to them.
Yeah, like it's like, why are you forcing yourself to be friends with someone? Like no one should be in a forced friendship. That's the worst thing ever.
Now the next one is they don't listen to you or make you feel heard or valid.
Like, just not even just in the bad times, even if it's just in the good times too. Like, and especially if you do all these like things for them, but they don't do it for you, major no, guys. If they talk bad about other people to you guys, and I know this one may not seem like as bad, but people say like if they're talking bad about other people to you, that's how they talk about you to other people. So they're most likely probably talking shit about you to their other friends. And you don't need that negativity. If they also follow, like they give into peer pressure or just follow the majority of what people are doing or saying, and they just kind of leave you because like the majority people like don't like you anymore, but especially if they still talk to you in like secret, like that's literally so shady and like fake of them.
It's like, be normal. Like, why are you like faking
And especially when like you guys were friends for like a long time, but then since these other people like don't like them, you just side with those people. That's what unfortunately happened with him.
The next one is always relying on you for everything but don't give you anything in return.
It's like you can't
like
just
car rides, or if you're paying for something, or if you borrow them money and they don't, and when it comes to you needing money, they don't offer anything,
literally, or just lending them anything. Like, guys, no one should just be taking. It has to be give and take. If they don't reciprocate your love, care, support, energy, time, effort, all that, guys, is so important. It should be balanced. You should both be giving it to each other, because then that's not fair. It's not healthy.
Another one is if they're selfish, narcissistic, or the only child.
If they have the only child syndrome. Guys, be careful with only childs. They are not for the weak, guys, let me tell you. And obviously, I don't want to completely hate, like, not all of you guys have the only child syndrome. And if you guys don't know that, it's basically just, like, since they were only child, they're so used to always the attention and spotlight being on them. So they may act like that in the friendship. They may act like they're, like, the more important one. They always want the attention. They always want to talk about themselves. They don't really focus or care for you. Yeah, they could have also narcissistic, selfish traits. And yeah, those people are not it. And guys, obviously, we're not saying all only child people are like this. Some are great, but be careful, guys. If you start seeing those types of signs from your only child friend, they might have this disease, guys. So run. Again, if they're self-involved, like they're so full of themselves, always focusing about them, if they're ignorant, like they never want to put any attention on you. Guys, you know how much I hate these types of people.
Another one is if they don't give you the same energy they give to their other friends.
Yeah, especially if they're like being happy for you or being there for you when you're sad, like literally the worst. So fake. If they don't make your birthday special and like don't even give you just a decent gift, and guys, we're not even talking about like expensive big gesture. It can be literally something homemade, thoughtful, just a bloody card with a nice message just telling you how much like you care for them and how much what they mean to you and how much you love you. Like that literally goes a long way. Like we're not talking about like expensive here. We're talking about like actually from the heart. And like if they just give a gift just randomly on the spot, or they just buy you something just cause like, oh, it's just your birthday shirt, whatever, I'll get you this. And like they don't actually plan it or put any thought in it. And yes, that happened to me, guys. So basically the story of that is I was going to a concert with my like best friend and then our other friend, and it was basically my birthday, and well, it was my birthday like the next day. And this friend, she clearly did not plan for it at all, or she probably just didn't care. And we were literally in the merch line, and I was just going to get myself my own merch. But then she was just like, oh, I'll just buy it for you. And it was the other friend's, it was his birthday the next day after mine. Or sorry, no, it was his birthday before mine. So then she was just like, oh, I'll just buy you guys both this merch. Just pick it out, whatever, just for your birthday. And like, we didn't really like celebrate or do anything special. And then when it actually became my birthday, they didn't even like say it right away. They actually like forgot, and then they're like, oh, like I actually had to kind of like mention it, and then they're like, oh yeah, happy birthday.
And I told you don't mention anything, but you had to.
I know. And I'm like, wow, like So great, making your best friend of many years feel special.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a little story time tea, guys, for you. Next one, babes.
Same one.
Yeah, but Susie.
The next one is don't put in the thought and care for things they do for you.
Yeah, especially if you do that for them. And the last one we have here, if they use your traumas and problems and issues that you told them in like confidence and secrecy, and like it was hard for you to open up to them about, but they use it against you if you're like in an argument or whatever. Extremely toxic, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is some of our red flags. Obviously there's so much more. So now to brighten up the mood, we're gonna go through some green flags, and obviously there's a lot more, but we just have a few listed here.
Yeah. Now the biggest one is if they care for you.
Yeah, if they show you care, support, and love, and obviously if they're there for you through the thick and thin, the bad and good, as they say.
Yeah.
If they're
like, I'm always there for my friends, but
I know, me too, but
they lost it.
Yep. If they are excited for you, again, guys, we told you, just excited and happy for any of your achievements. Like, it's really not that hard.
And then also if they're loyal or trustworthy and honesty.
So just say trust, and if they're trustworthy and honest.
Okay.
So cute with Susie.
Also, if they're loyal, trustworthy, honest.
They have great communication. They actually respect you. They validate your emotions, and they don't say like you're crazy or over dramatic or whatever. Like, it's not a big deal.
They listen
or you're
to you.
overthinking too much. Yeah. They actually listen to you. They comfort you. You could be yourself with them and you don't feel judged at all. And guys, obviously we're saying this like they are doing this for you and you're also doing this for them. Yeah. And obviously they don't judge you in any way.
And also they're open to working on themselves
and listening to feedback and actually changing their behavior, especially if it hurts you. They're empathetic. They respect your boundaries. They reciprocate what you give them.
And they make you feel valid, seen, heard, wanted, and feel important.
Guys, everybody should feel this way. It's literally like bare minimum, I think. If they show you how they love you and how much they care for you. And guys, again, this doesn't have to be big gestures and expensive stuff. It could literally just be like a small gift, and even just sending you like messages and just actually making you feel like important and special on like your day. And just like the love languages, quality time, spending time together, acts of service, doing things together, receiving gifts and giving them gifts, physical touch, like hugging and stuff, like that could be cute. Or last one here, words of affirmation, like we said, messages. Doesn't have to be something big. And again, if they don't do anything with a bad intention or motivation to you, obviously
also if they help you with like getting into jobs or positions, or like opportunities for you,
anything you need help with, guys, those are big ones, because it's like some people are so like shady about that. They don't want to like help, and just even simply referring you to a job or like anything, it's like, why are you so like stuck up about that? Obviously if they're kind, literally.
And also if they have good banter and jokes with each other, and you know that you don't actually mean it. Yeah,
if you have good banter, which he does with his friends.
Yeah.
And they're always like joking around and like attacking each other, but you guys know it's not like real. Yeah, which is also super cute.
Some people take it too personally. And
it's messy. Like, it's not fun. But yeah, so that is some of our green and red flags. So now the big question is, guys, this is the big debate. Drum roll, please. Are female or male friendships harder to make? So what do you think, babes? Based on everything in general, what do you think is harder?
I would say female friendship is harder because they're more like emotional and they judge more. And guys, they're just like, I don't know, guys just like stick with one group. Like if either you're a party goer or you're introverted, or if you're like interested in one thing, they can just relate to that.
Yeah,
which is so like true. Lame.
Yeah, guys, I would definitely agree. Female friendships are so much bloody harder, because with female friendships or women, everything is so like taken personal. we're so judgy about everything. I feel like male friends just don't care. They're just like, so cool, man, or whatever. Everything's so much more deep and emotional and like more like meaningful, and it like hurts more. It's also so just hard to like really get to know people, find them, like vibe and be compatible with each other, because I feel like men, like, because theirs is not as deep, so you can just relate on interest and you can kind of be friends with like just anyone or just be chill. But like women, they're just so like, they could just be, we could be very like judgy with each other, and we can be very like on guard, and we don't want to be like friends with like everybody. And it's just like, and guys, I'm not trying to be like a pick me or anything, like I do this too, and it's like obviously like women are amazing, but like it is so much harder to just make friends like with women. And guys, I'm not trying to say because we're drama, that's misogynistic and pick me. We're not. Men are drama too. They're even more drama. They're drama queens. That's a big question, guys. We both think women friendships are harder to make. Let us know what you guys think, though. Yeah. Now, my next question here is, how are male and female friendships different? And guys, I hate saying female, but it sounds weird to say woman. Fine. How are men and women friendships different? This is what we think about like male friendships. So I think male friendships, a lot of them are pretty like shallow. Like it's kind of just surface level. It's like not really deep, and you know them for years, but you don't really know them.
And I feel like they don't have emotional deep talks. It's easier to talk with anyone and get along if you have a similar interest at least.
And yeah, like you said, you stick with like your groups and just like whatever. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of them, if you meet them in middle school or high school, and you just stay with them forever because it's not really on a deep level because you're like comfortable with them.
And also, if men fight, they get over it quickly.
Yeah, I feel like you usually do. Like, you bro it out.
Yeah. Or sometimes some people just secretly take it for a long time.
Yeah, hidden. Or I feel like you guys just kind of like get over. You're just like, whatever. Like, it's not that deep. Yeah. But I feel like for women friendships, they are way more deep. And if you know that, you could even just know them for a few years, but you get so close. Because we have a lot of emotional deep bonding and like so many deep talks, especially at our sleepovers. Because I feel like because women have so much sleepovers, you really get to like connect, and because you see like someone in their most like vulnerable time, because it's like at night, it's like you're going to sleep like not with each other, but like in the same room. Well, a lot of women, we do share the same bed, and it's like that's like really like vulnerable, and it's like a safe space. So I feel like that's why we get so much closer. And women, we love to have our big serious talks at night.
And also, you know, all your secrets.
It's more real in a sense.
And also, they can't vibe with everyone, or they can't get along with anyone.
Yeah, and I feel like we're on a very deep level, so most times like the friendships doesn't like last, or it's really like impacted or affected if there's like a fight, obviously depending on the severity of it. If it's like a big fight, sometimes like they don't last because it's like really like hurts them. Or if it's like a medium or small fight, it still like impacts us a lot, and like we're like mad at each other or whatever. But yeah, we take long to like kind of get over it. So now the other question is, how are they the same? So obviously they're both still friendships in the end. Like you're still being friends with someone. You're still like, you care for them, like you love and support them. You like obviously know each other well. You're used to them. You hang out a lot. You can do like almost anything with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's kind of like the most, and obviously guys, this is just like in general, but obviously there's lots of exceptions. Like I know many men like have great bromance. They actually are very deep emotional bonding, and they talk about stuff, which is great. I wish all men were like that more. But yeah, so obviously they are still same, but I think they have more differences, which is not bad or anything, guys. We're not trying to like hate on men friendships. We're just saying like, we're just talking about it. Also, I actually learned this from a book, which I found it very interesting. They said that men bond over an activity, whereas women bond over emotions, which I think that's pretty true.
Because like I was saying, like my current friend group, they just hang out just to do that activity. But like, if you try to go deeper level than that, they don't want to open up.
Yeah. And no, literally, because like you guys have all bonded about like your program and like gaming, or even just going out to restaurants to eat. And then also like you even said when you were like sad, you would like tell them, and they'd just be like, oh, it's okay, like you'll get better. They would just say the
basics. They'd be like, oh, yo,
like hope you get better.
Yo. Yeah, like hope you get better, or like in time everything will go better.
So like stuff like that.
Random ass codes you get on internet.
Yeah, literally, they probably search that up. But yeah, for women, I feel like it's so much. Like, it's actually so true because we definitely bond on emotions because we're always having such, like, big talks. We're always talking about, like, how we are and, like, our problems and issues. So we actually bond on, like, emotions because we can, like, relate and we actually help each other, which I wish men were able to do that more. But I think we're getting better because men's mental health is being, like, talked about more, which we love. So now we're going to talk about what we have learned about what a good real friend should be like based on our experiences. So the biggest one, guys, I will die on this hill. If they wanted to, they effing would. And guys, we're saying they because literally anybody, friends, relationships, siblings, family, like anything, guys. People don't just do stuff that they don't want to. Like, they would actually do it because they want to. And friends should be like that too. And I don't care if you disagree. Go talk about it with your mom. Go freaking scream at the wall, okay? I don't care. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm really passionate about that because some people tried to tell me that it was wrong. Anyways, next one, babes.
The next one is they always invite you even if they don't want to go.
Guys, this one is such a big one, and I don't know if you've seen like all the memes about it because it's like it still like matters, and it's so nice to just be invited to something, even if you don't want to go or if they know you won't go. Because it's like when you're not invited, it just like it makes you feel like they don't care if you show up or not, or they forgot about you, or they don't even care to add. But I feel like even when people just invite, like it's just so nice, it's thoughtful. That's why when I like can't go, like I say, oh sorry, I can't go, but thanks so much for like inviting me. Yeah. Because I really love it. Like it's just simple things like that, guys. It really goes a long way. Obviously, if you actually want to hang out with each other and see each other a lot, because I feel like number one rule is if you don't like being around someone, that's not good.
Yeah. Another one is that you're always communicating.
Yeah, like we said, like it shouldn't be like once a year. Yeah. And obviously, you don't have to be like stuck to the phone talking, but just like normal, like.
Yeah, I said like at least every one. Like I always mess up this. So cute. Like I said, it should be like every.
Other day.
Yeah.
And guys, it doesn't have to be like always messaging, because I know a lot of people don't like texting. Like it could literally be sending reels or TikToks or like funny memes or even FaceTiming or calling, like any type of form of communication. They should always be supporting and uplifting you, being your biggest cheerleader. And again, the same with both of you should be doing this.
When talking about cheerleader, they should also be excited and happy for your achievements and milestones, like starting a podcast or getting a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah, guys, because that is the most simplest of things, to just be excited for them. Like, we're not saying, again, to go grand gesture, bloody, buy them a whole mariachi band and get a carousel or whatever. Literally just saying, like, I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited for you. Like, congrats, you deserve this. Just showing them, like, support, guys. It's actually so, like, meaningful, which we put those specific examples because I didn't get that from my friends when we started doing this and when I got him. So that's super fun.
Now it's free of charge.
Yep. Another one is when they're literally just interested in your life and updates and tea, when they actually want to know and they're like genuinely like they care, you know? Yeah,
and they're interested in your tea too.
Yeah. Not just them always talking about it.
Another one is if they truly care and respect and love you.
Guys, again, literally bare minimum shit we're talking about. Guys, as they say for men, the bar is in literal hell. Another one is, because, you know, for relationships, they're always saying, because men can barely do the bare minimum, and they're like, guys, the bar is in hell, because when girls are like, I just want, like, a guy who's, like, nice to me, and, like, you know, and breathes, I guess. Like, that type of stuff. And the same thing for friendships for me, guys. I just want someone who's like nice and like actually respects me, but okay. If they also actually care for your well-being and how you're doing and not just fake it or never ask.
Yeah. Also, if they enjoy hanging out and spending time with you.
Again, guys, you actually want to be in each other's companies. Guys, because that's also a biggest sign, because they always say, like, you should always pay attention to, like, your body, how you feel after you spend time with someone, because your, like, body, it can actually tell you when, like, you don't, like, if you don't feel good after you hang out with them, like, that's a big sign.
Yeah. I was going to say, like me and you, like, when we were friends, we would always seek out for each other, and then also every time we would like meet up, you'd be smiling right away.
Yeah, and even when we like left, I would always be like smiling and like so happy, and we always had fun. Yeah, but I was also gonna say, guys, pay attention to what your mom says about your friends, because guys, moms have some sixth sense. Like they can always tell, they can always sniff out a bad friend. Like that's actually so true, guys. So and listen to your mom. Yeah, and pets too, guys. Pets, it's actually true. Like they can, they can feel people's like vibes, and they know when someone is good or not. Mm-hmm. Again, if they want to try new things with you, and if they actually ask you, hey, you want to go to this new place? Because honestly, that's always so cute. I'm like, oh, like this person actually thought of me to like go to this place. Like that's always so nice.
Yeah. Another thing is if they're equal for things and take turn. Another thing is if they're equal for things and take turn for stuff.
Yeah, like what we mean by that is just not like one person always doing something for them, like you take turns. Mm-hmm. And like an example, you pay each other back. You don't take 5 years to do it and them having to ask, because that's the worst thing ever. You take turns driving, you pay for gas, or you pay for their food. It's always like, a balance, or take turns picking each other up.
Yeah, and also if you're gonna get picked up, don't take years.
Yeah, to come out and make them wait, and don't never pay for gas, guys. It's not your personal chauffeur. Also take turns trying each other's interests and places you want to go. Don't always just be doing what you want, because that's so unfair.
Yeah. Like example, if you like KBBQ, it doesn't always have to be KBBQ. You can always switch it up for something Italian.
Yeah, like if someone wants something else, like you should go with that too.
If they reciprocate effort, time, energy, and put into the relationship.
Yeah, guys, again, it's all about reciprocation. That's all we're talking about. That's all we want. And obviously, bare minimum, again, they don't judge you for who you are, because that's just so dumb.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like if you're judging like
your friend,
that's weird. Because like just let them be who they are. Like who are you to judge someone else?
Literally. And it's like, if you're judging them, that means you don't actually like them or want to be friends with them, because you're like hating on who they are. Like that's so dumb. Also, guys, not forcing themselves to stay friends with you because they feel bad or they want to prove you wrong for whatever reason, because that is extremely shitty, and that's just really fucked up. Because why would you force yourself to stay friends with someone and drag it along and like basically play them, and like when you don't actually want to be friends?
Yeah. Another one is if they stop doing something that is hurting you.
Yeah. Like we said, guys, if they're actually changing their behavior about it. So yeah, guys, that is some of the things we have learned. Obviously, there's a million more, but guys, please keep a lookout on all these signs. If you see any of these red flags, run immediately. Okay, guys, just use the same like standards and criteria that you do for relationships with friendships, because it's literally the same thing, guys. Everyone deserves same respect and love and care and having everything reciprocated, because we all deserve that. Okay, guys?
It's literally the same, a relationship and friendship. The only difference is that you're not putting your mouth on theirs and other things inside them.
Yeah. And guys, if anyone is falling below the bare minimum, immediately know, because literally it's the bare minimum. It's called that for a reason.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So now to end off, we're going to give you some of our advice on how to make real friends. And I know we may not really seem very qualified for this, because we've had many problems, but this is just what we've started to learn, what we want in friends, what we're looking for. So obviously, biggest one, you can be yourself, because then why would they be friends with one version of you that you will have to keep being? You will have to keep putting that mask on. And that's so tiring. Oh yeah, you would just have to stay hidden behind the mask, and that's not it.
Yeah. Also, another one is find people with similar interests or hobbies.
Because you can always click and like connect on that, and then you can just find out more about things.
Yeah, like for me, like I would suggest you to find friends like at your concerts you like to go to.
I know, I should. Like that would make sense. But everyone's already with their friend or something, so it's so awkward.
No, but you can always join in.
I know.
Like, I should. God, you guys also go here? Or I don't know. How girls
so cute, Beebs.
What size cups are you? Oh my God. Just kidding. Don't also,
don't force.
Do it again.
Also, don't force anything if you're not compatible and if it's not working.
Also, don't put so much pressure on it if it's not working out.
Again, guys, we all deserve better. You'll find someone better. immediately leave when you don't feel like you're treated right or how you deserve to be. If they're not even hitting the bare minimum standards, if they're just not what you're looking for, immediately leave, guys. And guys, I know it's super hard. Like literally for me, I guess like left or kind of had to end like a 10-year friendship I had. Guys, it's literally super hard, but you got to do it because like at what cost, right? Like it's just gonna keep affecting you badly, and it's just not good for your mental health, and just you don't deserve that. And it's like, how long will it keep going on, like the bad and negativity until like you're done, you hit the breaking point? So just do it early on when it is easier. Don't do what I did. And last thing here, we will give you some ideas of fun things to do with friends. And guys, literally a date with like your significant other you can do it with friends.
Yeah.
Like it's interchangeable. You can try new restaurants.
You can try new cafes.
Get bubble tea.
Go for a picnic.
Walk in the park.
Biking.
Go to the beach.
Go to the pool.
Go to an escape room if you have a big group.
Go to Activate.
It's like a kind of like a...
It's like a physical...
like
laser-like physical VR type thing.
Yeah, go to a laser game or the paintball things or whatever it's called. You can go on trips, like go on vacation anywhere.
Yeah, you can also go out for brunch, lunch, or dessert.
You can go to arcades. Super fun.
A good one is a concert.
Avi. You could do bowling.
Or shopping.
Or drive-in movie.
Or you can do some cooking and baking.
Yeah. You can obviously go to the movies or go watch a movie at home.
Obviously, sleepovers.
Super fun. You can game together.
Or hang out at people's houses.
Well, I did that a lot with my friends. You can play board games and card games.
Or go to festivals or amusement parks.
Or even go dancing or clubbing.
Yeah.
And guys, those are just some few things you can do. But obviously, there's a lot more. Just see what similar interests you guys have and what each of you... And just take turns like trying new things and like you each want.
And
like,
even if you don't have the similar interests, and you can just be open to that activity or something and see if you like it or not.
Exactly. Or both try something new. Who knows? Maybe you both will like it or one of you will like it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that does it for this episode. Do you have any final comments to say?
No. My light turned off.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. Guys, my last thing to say is fuck friends. Who needs them anyways? Just kidding, guys. I'm not bitter or anything. Okay, just kidding, guys. Anyways, but yeah, guys, that will do it. I really hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys gained some great advice and insights into friendships. Hopefully this opened your eyes on how great your friends are or how horrible they are. And guys, please never stay in a bad situation. You deserve so much more, as anyone does. And please
don't aim for the lowest of lows.
Guys,
just because.
Set your standards so high, because guys, we promise someone will meet them, just like they say for relationships, and like we did, and we met each other. Guys, set your standards so high, like keep them so high that you can't even hear people talking shit and saying, "Oh, you can't have that standards. Doesn't make sense. Too high." Nah, don't listen to them. High standards, expectations for everything in life, and you best believe you deserve that, and people should meet them. And vice versa. Okay, guys? And please, guys, just always keep yourself safe and leave immediately in bad, toxic situations.
Yeah.
The sooner, the better, because it'll be easier, okay? And guys, we really hope you enjoyed. Let us know which you think is harder, female or male friendships, and let us know your comments and thoughts and opinions about it and what your red flags and green flags are.
And don't forget to follow, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that 5-star
review, guys.
Hit that bell notification as well.
Yes, please.
And
stay updated.
Follow each of our accounts on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Please stream on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, guys. Repost everything. Share everything, guys. Okay? And comment down below. Answer the polls.
And also, leave any comment or concerns you have down in the comment section in any platform. And we'll give you a shout out in the next one.
Yes, and please give us topic ideas, guys. And make sure to go listen to our experience with friends, our love story, and the truth about uni, like we mentioned, and everything before too.
Yes.
And let us know what you guys want us to talk about. And yeah, I think that does it for this. And remember, share it with everyone you know. Share it with your ex-friends, your real friends, your bad friends, your current friends.
Your future friends.
Yeah, everybody that you know, all your roommates, workers, co-workers.
Post it on your university's blog or high school blog.
Yeah, all your schoolmates, your everyone. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.